What is up, guys? Nice Saturday morning here in Hong Kong. We are back again for another edition. Alright. I like this guy's name. I think you freaky. That's a funny name. Is that North Korea? Y'all see that, guys? I'm the flag master. I know all the flags. Okay, knight f6, we got an Italian. I honestly hate this system. I really hate this d3 stuff. I think this needs to be scorched from the earth, frankly. It just leads to very boring positions. It's not even better for white. I really don't know why people play it, honestly. It's like a London, pretty much. It is a London, just a worse London. I really wish that they would just ban this opening. That would be very nice. No, but honestly, though, I just don't understand why people play this. Because the idea is that if you're going to play e4, you should be playing more aggressively. So why would you be playing d3 if you're just going to play... Like, why not just play queen pawn if you're going to play this passive? This is fine. I'm going to put my bishop on d8. I really like these positions. I really like this setup. You play king h8, knight g8, and then eventually we're going to play f5. Yeah, this is completely fine. Okay, king h8. Just getting out of the way. Just chilling. He wants to play b5. I'll play knight a5 now. I think he should have played a4, b5 a moment before. Knight g5, okay. Am I missing something? Can I just... Let's play knight g4. I don't see what he's on about here. Okay, well there. I just win a piece. What is he doing? Alright, yeah, that's a good game. I'll definitely take that game. Take that game straight to the bank. Bird memes. We played this guy last time. Let's see if we can get him with bird's defense. Love bird's defense. Bishop c4. Alright, yeah, everyone loves this. This is some really... I think I'm going to have to stop playing e5. I hate this system. I just don't understand. Why do people play this? If you want to play this, just play the London. I don't understand. What would ever possess someone to want to play this system? It's just so dry. It's dry, it's boring. But enough about dinner last night. Alright, here... Oh, well, c5, knight c6. I take... That's not even a problem. Yeah, okay, so this happens. He throws in a check. I don't think this is that bad. Okay, well, actually, these pawns are a little weak. I could have done that a bit better. Let's play bishop e6, though. If he wants to take, he can take. I think I have full compensation here. He plays b3. I'm going to play rook c8. Yeah, this looks okay. He could play bishop f4. I'm going to keep pushing him around. Bishop g3 is interesting, because if I move my knight back, he gets a skewer. But my idea here is if bishop g3, I can play rook d8. All right, let's start with g5. Let's just keep pushing him back. I assume, yeah, he doesn't want to trade. I think he should have traded, though, because now we play rook d8. Now he's in the dragon's den here. He's trying to get his knight out. He's trying to get that old rascal out. Let's play knight b2. Silly chess at the moment. But, yeah, I don't really see what he's going to do. We'll play rook d2 here. He plays knight b5. I play... Oh, well, knight b5 is actually a bit problematic. Yeah, knight b5 would have been really problematic. Let's play a6. Just keep this knight locked in here. I don't see what that did. Frankly, I don't think that did anything. Could play king f6 here. Plays rook e1. We play... What are we going to do here? Let's play bishop f5. I don't see what he's going for here. Okay, he's doing that. I could take and play knight d1. That would be completely fine. I want to play h5, h4 at some point, but I don't see the right way to do it. Actually, wait. Yeah, he's going to play bishop e5 at some point. Let's just play rook d8. Keep everything maintained here. His knight is completely locked in. We don't have to worry. Alright. Oh, that's what he's doing. But, can we take? I could definitely take and throw in some checks. I can also play knight d1. Yeah, let's throw in a check here. Okay, knight d3. I think I am the one playing for a win here. Well, wait, okay, knight d3. His knight is really misplaced here, but I have to play knight d3. It's unfortunate I have to allow the knight in. I'm sorry, everyone. I let you guys down. Okay, well, bishop e6, knight d6. Knight d6, I have knight f2. I still have very good compensation here. Okay, knight b2. Well, no, now we're going to take. We play rook c1. If he plays c4, now bishop f5. His knight is still dead. Oh, he plays knight a4. All right, this is getting a little tricky. I'm going to play g4. This is getting really messy. I think I have enough compensation here. King g5. Very dangerous position still at the moment because I have these three pieces. His knight is completely locked out. His knight has no way into the proper game, but okay, I got to play quickly. I'm at like 30 seconds. I've just been chit-chatting. This Italian d3 nonsense. It's very frustrating. What is he going to do? What is man going to do? Are you going to take? What's it going to be, pal? Can we play king f4? Yeah. g3 next. This is very dangerous. I could even pre-move this, because it only would be valid. Yeah, dude, this is getting very dangerous for him. Extremely dangerous position now. Bishop e4, king e3 looks winning. I'm just waiting for his knight to move. Alright, okay, well there. Let's just play... Wait, okay. This is wild. I still have full compensation here. Alright, I'll just take the draw. Yeah, 5 seconds there, I can't play that for a win. Gotta take the draw, gotta be respectful. Okay, the good news is I survived 2 games with black, so I should be getting a bird. We are owed a bird. It's time to go. Alright, Schmack attack. Who is this? Is this Sam Schmackle? Okay, yeah, I've seen... I don't think I've ever met this guy in person. He's another American... He's an American IM. I've never... I want to play the bird BOZO. Yeah, let's go with the bird BOZO. You only live once, right? You gotta hit them with the bird BOZO. Okay, well this... Do I really? Yeah, we're gonna go for it. I don't know what's happening here. This can't be good. Do not try this at home. This isn't even the bird BOZO. This is the bird BOZO supercharged. Do not... Guys, do not try this at home. I don't want to get any emails about you playing this stuff. This is obviously extremely dangerous to be playing these 3 moves. But okay, honestly, it's not that bad. I have a lot of practical compensation here. He wants to play e6. e6 is the natural way to play this, but then it blocks his bishop. So he has to answer some questions. h5 makes sense. That's a good move. But I'll play d4. I'm going to put the knight on g3. I'm not sure how bad this is. Well, yeah, wait, why don't I take? I gotta pick up every pawn I can get. If he plays e6, I can boot his knight out. I can play bishop e2. Alright, let's play knight a3. Could get the knight into b5. I should have been more careful. I should have been paying attention to what he's doing. Alright, here we'll play knight b5. Gonna play queen. Objectively speaking, I have to be doing very badly here. Yeah, guys, please be careful if you're gonna play this. And I'm not promising any good results if you play the bird BOZO. I'm gonna have to come up with a new name for this. This is like deeper than just a BOZO. This is the BOZO squared. The bird BOZO squared. If I could get the win, that would be really amazing. I'm not sure I'm going to get it, though. It looks like he's just better here. But maybe we'll be able to strum up something. That's a really bad move, because now I might have something with bishop d3. It's still a bad position, but it's getting a little better, if you know what I mean. Yeah, queen b6. Okay, we'll play a4. Dude, if he wants to check, he can check. Go for the check, man. It's free. This is a little... It's still bad for me, but it's getting a little better. Okay, well, what? Am I missing something? Why would he do that? He had one job. All he needed to do was not let me sack here. I can't believe it. I think the bird BOZO squared is going to win. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel the big red nose. All right, there. We throw in a check or just play queen b... Like, what am I missing here? Okay, takes does not work. Let's just play queen b1, though. Is this so bad? Takes, okay. I'll take here. Bishop f2 is a threat. I don't see the big deal. Okay, if I take on h5, he plays knight d3. That's bad. But wait, why can't I take here? Bishop f2, I play king d1. There's no mate. It looks scary. I'll grant you that. It definitely looks scary, but there's no mate. Bishop takes b4, I play bishop d2. Okay, king d1. Where's the mate? I'm looking for the mate pal. Okay, wait, he can take here. Then I take with the queen, knight e3, king d2. Okay, wait, king takes. King takes, he throws in a check, and I go king d1. Or no, I go king d1, knight e3, king d2. Okay, this is getting very dangerous. Queen takes, he takes there. Wait, no, I can take this way. What am I talking about? Yeah. He could throw in a check, I'll go here, and then he's gonna get some more checks, but this is a mess. This is an unmitigated mess here, people. I think I'm gonna win on time. This is wild. This is a really wild. This is fit for only... This is only fit for a BOZO. Okay, knight f2, king e1. We're going to play bishop d3 here. This is what I was planning. He takes here, and then I play king e2, and these are both hanging. All right, I'm going to take here. Oh, he has that. Okay, this is still very dangerous. All right, I think I'm still dead lost here. I can't believe this. I got out BOZO'd. All right. That was a close one. I definitely had him. I'm going to get someone with the bird BOZO squared, though, now that I know that that's on the radar. That is such a ridiculous position. That is such an insanely ridiculous position. I mean, on the one hand, I would have liked to get the win there, but it is, honestly, it would have just, that's almost on the verge of being mean to beat someone with the bird BOZO squared. All right, let's play e6. I can't believe that. Bird BOZO square, what a ridiculous opening. Okay, this is the Tarrasch. We do this. This is some classic stuff. Well, that's not supposed to be good. I don't know what Big Dog's on about. Big Dog is going to have to pay the piper. This is known to be very bad. If he goes here, I take. I can just pre-move that. Pre-move that, let the hands do the talking. Okay, we take here. He could throw in a check. We take. Well, actually, if he throws in a check, we even can go king e8. I don't think that would change anything. Right there. Could play e5. Yeah, why not? e5. Push the knight out. If he wants a check, I'll take. Bro has wasted so much time. Bishop f5, I like that move, because knight c2 is going to be very uncomfortable. Dude should probably castle, yeah. What are we going to do about this knight? This knight looks really, really uncomfortable. Let's just play king f7, get the king out. I think he's in a lot of trouble still. I have this massive blob of pawns here. Technically, what? I only have one pawn for the exchange? I don't think that matters, though. Let's put the knight on e6. He's still struggling for squares here. He's definitely struggling for squares. E4. His bishop has no squares. If he plays bishop e3, I play d4. Bishop e3, also bishop b4. This looks very nice. Okay, well, wait. Why not f4? f4 actually makes the most sense. Is he going to play bishop d4? Bishop d4 is a risky move. Okay, let's take here. Play bishop c5. He's going to trade queens. I think I got the huge blob of pawns. This should be good. Let's take here, king e6. I'm just going to run with this blob. This is like in that, what was that football movie, The Longest Yard? Where they have that one play where they just keep throwing the ball. And eventually they just all run forward. Let me know if I'm rambling, guys. Let me know if you get these obscure movie references. But okay, this should be fantastic. This has to be fantastic. Let's play knight h5. I like knight h5 a lot. Takes, takes. Otherwise, I'm going to take here with this knight. All right. I mean, this has to just be over. Knight g3. Knight g3 doesn't really do anything, actually. Let's play knight g7, put the knight on e6. He plays g6. I can play... Okay, this looks good. d4. I think it's best to just keep pushing these pawns. I shouldn't waste time with this, because then he could play rook h1, rook h5, and try some funny business. Rook d3, I have knight c5. The knight is the best thing to use to just dislodge any blockade. All right, here let's... Okay, well now actually knight takes g5 makes sense. Check, we just play rook d5. He's out of tricks. This is a nice game. Just had these mobile pawns just running down the board. Blasting him to smithereens. Yeah, it's interesting. You know, guys, I'm working on this course. I'm probably working on it like 6 hours a day, something like that. I think it'll probably be done in 2 months now. It's just been taking forever, but like the word count is so large. It's such an enormous course that I'm running out of words to use for the because you know, just like when you're just trying to write like properly, you don't want to overuse the same words over and over and over and be very repetitive. So I'm just constantly checking the thesaurus to make sure that like I can use a different word and so on. Because, yeah, there's several words that are related to chess that there are only like a few synonyms for, like initiative, for instance, right? You can only really use initiative, attack, but that doesn't really mean the exact same thing. So, yeah, man, it's hard as a chess writer. Okay, we're going to play knight e5. I think maybe I was supposed to play c4 there. I made a slight mistake. Here you're supposed to play, just to go back here for a second, c4 takes and knight a3. That's what I recommend. All right, here we'll play c4? c4, d4, I don't really like that. Let's play knight c3. Can't be too much of a problem here. Queen f3, attacking this. Trying to get him to play e6. Goes there, we'll play a4. Trying to drill the pawn into a5. If he plays a5, he gives us an outpost. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep pushing the pawn forward. Yeah, very strange stuff here. I gotta say, you know, playing the bird for 2 straight years, you really get good at playing it. I get a lot of comments from people just on my Chessable course asking if they can play it at GM level or play it up to IM. It's definitely doable. You could definitely do it. It's just, it takes a lot of practice. But I feel now, like, with the exception of those games where I go for the bird BOZO, I'm consistently beating the opposition now with the bird. And like, that's no accident. It's just the nature of the bird. You play the bird long enough, you stroke its wings, you ruffle the feathers, you will start to get your W's. Mark my words. This is a pretty dangerous position, honestly. I might have been risking it. Probably not the best time to brag about my bird glory. For knight d7, we could take on d5, but then takes, queen takes, knight takes e5. Yeah, I'm losing there. My queen is hanging. Can we play knight g4? In d4, we have knight e4. This is very, very bizarre. Knight b6. Okay, well there, can't I take on d5? Oh, okay. Yeah, he's going for that. Okay, we'll play knight d1 here. Not the end of the world. It looks a little ugly, though, honestly. He's going to play queen c3. I might have gotten caught in the dragon's den here, guys. I'm sorry to say. Yeah, this is a very strange position, though. Objectively speaking, it's just extremely strange. We don't really know what's going on. Queen c3, rook b1, queen takes c2. I have to be worse there. I have got to be worse. But okay, the guy's eating away his time. Bro is munching on those seconds. Alright, yeah, this is getting very bad. Play rook b1 here. Yeah, this is getting pretty bad. But okay, let's just play queen f3 here, attack this pawn. You know, actually he still has some difficulties. He has this knight that's very ugly here. I'm going to just start pushing here. Hopefully we can make something happen. If he takes here, I always have knight c4. Very bizarre position, honestly. Queen c3. Alright, I'll just play h5. I'm going to keep pushing. Keep pushing along. Okay, there. I got to push this queen out of the way, man. It's time for you to go. Okay, let's play h6. Where does the queen want to go? Alright, let's play a5. Knight is dead. Look at that. e4. The knight is completely dead here. I think he should play c4, but then I take. Okay, wait. Can I play b4? Is b4 better or what? I like b4 a lot, honestly. It keeps the knight out of c6. He's doing that, but okay, here we take. No, this is good. Queen here. Wait, maybe this isn't good. I'm still in the dragon's den, guys. I'm sorry. I misspoke. But knight d3, this isn't so simple. I might be able to get a knight to f6 here. And he's eating away his time, which is actually the much bigger thing. Let's play knight e5. Takes. Knight is going to get to f6. Knight is going via g4. Yeah, he has to try something like that, but he can't do anything just yet. Rook d1. Knight f3, I take. Dude is in trouble here. Here, okay, let's play, just got to get out of the way here. Let's play king g2. I think knight f3 should win. Yeah, knight f3 definitely wins. Too many pins here. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's it. All right, that was a good game. Definitely got a little risky there near the end, but, you know, with the bird and with also, I do want to, I'm sorry for talking so much. I just had so much coffee today. I do want to bring your guys' attention to the fact, you know, that h-pawn push, something you want to remember. Very important h-pawn push. All right, here, we'll play e6. Not going to pre-move this time. I got I got scorched by someone pre-moving a3 once. Knight d2, that just looks really silly. That looks insanely silly. We're just going to play d6, e5. I said it once and I'll say it again. e4, e5, d5, you never have to worry about that. This knight on d2 is like one of the worst pieces they could have. Their knight should be on c3 in these King's Indian structures. Dude, I'm starving. I'm going to go to Cinnabon. I found that there's a Cinnabon here in Hong Kong. I'm going to make the trip out, get myself an old-fashioned cinnamon roll. All right, we'll play e5. Yeah, so I could just play g6, bishop g7, and get a classic King's Indian with his knight completely misplaced here. Is he going to play g4? Do we need to stop? I don't think we even need to stop g4. If he wants to play g4, he can play g4. He can go for it. I dare him. There's just no way that the knight can be well placed here. Okay, well here, let's play knight h5 to if4. Now, if he ever plays g4, we have knight f4. All right, I'll play bishop g7, castle. Yeah, he had to play g4 before we could get our knight here. Now that the knight is already here, g4 is met with knight f4. The knight sits cozy on the outpost. I should have played knight f4. Why didn't I play knight f4 to attack the g-pawn? That would have asked him some really serious questions there. Yeah, I missed my moment. Okay, let's play f5 though. Takes? We could definitely take this way. Takes, I guess his idea is knight takes. We could also play e4. This just looks like it's going to be a disaster for him. Yeah, I like e4 a lot. He's not going to have any blockade any longer. Yeah, I think he can tell he messed up. This is going to get very bad for him. g4, I have knight e3 and rook e8. That's a disastrous position for him. King's Indian is a really, really dangerous system. King's Indian is super dangerous. Okay. I guess he's gonna, yeah, he's gonna play g4 and try to get something, but I don't think it's gonna work. We just play bishop e4 here, if nothing else. Now, I have full compensation here. His king has nowhere to run. And bishop is scoping the board. I would bet, actually, that black is completely winning here. That's how the King's Indian works. If you're ahead in development, it doesn't even matter that you're down a pawn. It's time to go. We gotta get moving.
Time to go!
We gotta get going. We gotta get the cinnamon roll in my belly. All right, here, I mean, queen f6. What are we doing here? This has to be winning. This has to be winning, but okay, queen f6 loading up here. There's got to be some tactic. I could have taken the pawn if I wanted, but I don't want to win the pawn. All right, he's going to play king g2. Actually, you know, he has some chances, but rook f7, he's in a lot of trouble still. Dude is definitely in the dragon's den here. Rook f8 loading up. Push the knight away. Once the knight goes away, bishop e5 is going to kill. Bishop e5, the knockout punch. There's only so much conversation I can make while thinking this much about cinnamon rolls.